To many, it looked like Roland Manteiga was the king of Ybor City. He looked the part, dark hair combed back with wavy curls that covered the back of his collar. This king had a uniform. It started at his feet with white patent leather shoes and dress white socks. The two-piece white suit also came with a white shiny belt. Of course, the king needs a throne. Roland's was located at the Tropicana restaurant. Roland was a communicator. He was the editor and publisher of La Gaceta newspaper, the nation's only trilingual newspaper. Roland watched the newspaper shrink and then had to work to save it. He also watched Ybor fall on hard times and did more than probably anyone else in keeping the dream of Ybor City alive.
You know, you think about a character, a gentleman that came from Cuba with 4 young sons, not much money, but a dream that there was an opportunity in the city of Ybor City that made Tampa what it is. And he was the general manager of the Florida Brewery, and they decided they were going to open a saloon to sell their Florida Brewery beer. We've been to the moon, we've been back, we've been to Mars and searching, and we're still cooking beans and rice. But you know, think about my grandfather, though, who had the courage to go through Prohibition when the saloon was not selling beer. But he built Tampa's first air-conditioned dining room, the Don Quixote. And here we were in the Depression, but you saw hundreds of people sitting outside, an opportunity to get away and forget about the problems. And so we're trying to go back to the way things were done in the old days, where everything was made from scratch. And here we are, Florida's oldest restaurant, 108 years celebrating. And I can't wait to pass off the baton to the 5th generation.
I like sharing information, especially in printmaking.
Well, I was brought up in a family where there had been a lot of painters in the past. My great-grandmother was a painter, and I saw her landscapes and portraits in her home. I always felt, since I can remember, that being an artist was the only thing that I was going to do. And I kind of regard that as a feeling, to describe it as being like a calling, you know, and because there's just no choice for me to do anything else.
One of the first things I did was I was in an automobile accident and I had a settlement for the car, and so I went around and made a down payment on a house so that I could set up a studio, because I didn't think a person would rent me in a house and let me start welding in the garage. And by the time I entered high school, I knew I wanted to stay in the art.
Hi, I'm Sean Malone, and this is The Director's Cut. Today I'm talking with Stan Kozma, director of the documentary film More Than Skin Deep. This was a personal work for you, right? A work of passion.
As they say, you pick some topics and some topics pick you.
I'm riding high upon a deep depression. I'm only happy when it rains.
WMNF takes over Ybor City with the 33rd annual Tropical Heatwave May 9th and 10th at the Cuban Club, Carmine's, Crowbar, New World Brewery, the Orpheum, and satellite venues. Headliners include the Hold Steady, Joseph Arthur, Catch a Fire, Hayes Carl, and dozens more national and regional acts. WMNF.org/heatwave has all the details.
Hi, it's Jeanette Sepwa. I am the writer-producer for And Vega Chips, which is premiering here at the Gasparilla International Film Festival on Saturday at 10:40 p.m. in Ybor. And I'm super excited. We have local talent, local cast and crew. It's just been such an honor, really, to be able to work with these people. And now we get to watch it with them on the big screen, which is so exciting, and I'm a little bit nervous. I have that feeling, you know, when you are like excited and nervous, because I really hope that people enjoy it, and I'm just very grateful that we're here at Gasparilla. First of all, sometimes I think I'm crazy for trying to take on the role of a writer, producer, and an actor, but that just means that I'm more passionate, and I'm more driven, and I got more energy to spread. It's really awesome because the community in St. Petersburg where we shot was so welcoming, and even if I did get a no, there was a yes coming down the way, and I just had to wait for it. And then before you knew it, you had this wonderful group of people, because it's so much about the people that you're working with that create this atmosphere of love and growth and wanting to lift each other up. So I'm very, very fortunate. This is my first project, and I'm just super excited.